One of the best things about working with American Community Management is the speed in which they respond when you have any kind of issue at all, whether it's an accounting issue, whether it's an emergency issue, and that's 24/7. And we've had our share of the 24/7 adventures, and they've always been there for us. Several years ago, we had a fire, and it was in my building, and it was the day before St. Patrick's Day. I was awakened at 4 o'clock in the morning by the fire department, and when I walked outside, flames were 10 feet in the air in my building. ACM was there on the spot, helping out, doing anything they could, working with the fire department, working with the Red Cross, working with other contractors to try to solve any problems that existed because of the fire.
American Community Management brought us into the 21st century. And the thing that I like about American, you're just not getting an individual, you're getting a team. Our team was Ruth, Carol, David, and the services they provide and the level of professionalism were fantastic. And one of the things I really like about American is they are tech savvy, their internet footprint, their portal for homeowners to use. They allowed us to have, as a community and as homeowners, to have high visibility and absolute transparency. On our website that they host, we have all of our documents, our bylaws, whatnot, meeting minutes, financial statements, everything's out there for the homeowner to see.
They're really cutting edge because they have so much knowledge and resources under their umbrella. They've got these long, experienced personnel that work here. Got a guy in maintenance, Dale at Franklin. He's been 40 plus years doing this. Richard Cosgrove, just an incredible level of knowledge in contracting. Barb Guerin. And that's on the maintenance side, and then on the management side, they have managers that, almost, do miracles with the volume of properties they're able to manage and stay on top of and be conversant about the different, situations that's going on. I actually was a community manager for 10 years before I became a contractor, and that was a long time ago. When I was community manager, they used to give us 4 or 5 properties. Now the managers here are able to handle a much higher volume of properties, and with the tools and technology that they have, they're able to actually do it even more efficiently.
What we love working with American Community is their dedication. That's hard to find in these days, is someone that's dedicated not only to you as a business partner, but a perfect balance between the HOA, the board.
I love what I do. I come in every day with a smile on my face, and even throughout the day try to maintain that smile. I have an opportunity every day to work with our wonderful homeowners and board members, and I'm given the opportunity to hopefully exceed their expectations, not just meet their expectations. And that's a challenge that I look forward to each day. The staff here is wonderful to work with. You feel like you've got a lot of support from upper management, all the way down to the people who even do the cleaning of our facility each day. So I just love it. I can't imagine why anybody wouldn't want to be dealing with American Community Management.
I love coming to work. People look at me, especially when I tell them what I do, that I'm on the phone all day answering. Because when people are calling, they're calling to complain or question something. And how can you enjoy doing that? Because it's different every day, all day. ACM really does appreciate what we do. Heather thanks me on a daily basis for the job I do. You don't get that all the time. But ACM as a company really, I think, takes care of their employees. Your coworkers, I love my coworkers. I mean, they make it fun.
I am very proud to say that American Community Management is a place that I love to work. The company really took the time to educate, which I think is really important. They understood that I had certain skills, but they helped me develop on those over the years.
One of the criticisms that we received in a review one time, because I was going through the Google reviews when I was applying to work here again for the second time, was that these people don't think in terms of a day or a week, they think in terms of years. And they meant that as a negative thing, and it's not. You're right, we do think in terms of years. We think about when your roof will fail, when your sidewalks will crumble, when your lawn becomes overgrown, when the forest around you suddenly is no longer a mild park, but is an actual forest. Honestly, the best compliment I could give was probably about the vision and the plan and the clarity.
I think it's very important that senior management is approachable. I think it's very important that management is relatable. And I started this new mission, because that's what it is, with doing one-on-one sessions with each member of staff, and I'm still conducting them. And I think what it does is it tells them that I care, and I do. It's genuinely, it was completely confidential conversations to really know what their impression of the company is, but just deep down how they feel about coming to work here, and if there are any things that I can do to change the perception of management. When there's a transition, I think that that's very important. I want people, it gives me an opportunity to say thank you again. It gives me an opportunity to share a little bit with them about, the vision and get their feedback, as we want this to be a reflection of the company as a whole. If it's just my vision alone and it doesn't line up with the values and the, goals of our staff and our clients, then we're missing the mark. So I collected that feedback so that I could in turn utilize it to ensure that there was cohesiveness in the future of ACM.
With Teresa, I get a lot of information from her through the other managers and stuff, because you might imagine, there's not a lot of direct interaction with someone on her level and me being a contractor. But just the support, she's come to an occasional board meeting that I've been at. Just her, high level of education, being a CPA, they were already sort of a cut above, and now with her at the helm and with her background and experience, I'm just eager to see the next level that they're going to take it to, and feel very fortunate to be a part of it.
The Teresa Difference, strong financial background. She understands the ins and outs of association finances.
When I saw the news on LinkedIn that she had taken over as the owner of American Community, I'm a grassroots guy, so I picked up the phone and I gave Teresa a call, and I'll say it again. I told her, congratulations, wow, what a game changer for someone with your leadership and your power, just automatically putting your handprint on this right here. And I could see it leading, I kind of thought something leading up to it, because there were some changes being made. And she just brings such a new, fresh idea to community management, because it's such a burnout. The job is such a burnout for these managers. And again, as I said earlier, I tip my hat to these managers, because I hear it from them, they hear it from all the residents. And what Teresa tries to do, and she is successful at, again, she's a key role in leadership, and she has no problem doing what she asks her managers to do. And that's her philosophy, is I will never ask you to do something that I wouldn't, and she will have your back regardless. And I told her that. I said, you are so strong and so powerful that with all your knowledge and how hungry you are, you're really going to take the industry by storm.
Teresa is absolutely awesome to work with. Teresa is the first person that I've ever worked with, and I've got 45 years in the workforce, where she actually set aside 15 minutes to make sure that she was meeting with each and every employee to get an idea of everything that we do, as well as to hear things maybe that we can do better and suggestions. That's a real rarity in today's workforce, to have your owner, CEO, president want to take the time out of their day to meet with each employee.
The little things that make you feel appreciated as an employee. And I think Teresa has got maybe more people skills that make you feel like it's the place you want to be.
The Teresa difference is that she listens. She's very open to ideas, and she's really good about coaching. So she doesn't say, go and do this. She'll say, well, that's a great idea, or think of it in this terms, but she gives you a lot of freedom and flexibility to just run with it. And I love that about her.
congratulate Teresa on acquiring ACM. She's been here a long time as well. It's great for those of us that are clients to see the transition from Mel to Teresa and to know that there's continuity and that we're in good hands. And Teresa, congratulations, and we look forward to working with you in the future.
I agreed to take this step because I wanted to preserve the legacy of ACM. I wanted to ensure what I knew an outsider couldn't. I knew that an outside entity couldn't ensure that our employees remained a part of this company, the people who worked hard. We have people in this organization who've been here for 15 and 20 years. The last thing that I wanted to see was somebody from outside make a decision that would impact the families of the people who made this what it is, who made ACM what it is today. And I wanted to have the opportunity, because leadership is a privilege for me. I don't take it for granted at all. I wanted to have the privilege of taking them forward and seeing the fruits of their labor and growing with the vision. I think that rebranding is an opportunity for renewal, for rededication of core values. I think it's an opportunity to say thank you, to make a new commitment to everyone that's a part of this. This is like a production. Everyone has an important role to play. And I want to go on record saying thank you. I think that if I want anyone to remember anything about me is that I appreciate their effort and that no one's effort is taken for granted. I think that Love Where You Live is phenomenal. I'm so excited about it. I think that it embodies what home should feel like. It reminds me of the old cliche, home is where the heart is. And home should be a place that you feel protected, that you feel taken care of, that you feel safe. And I want all of our clients to love where they live. I want them to call us. If they see us online, call us, come see us, feel what ACM feels like when you walk through the doors. Just an email exchange. Sometimes we take for granted the person and the human interaction. Come see us. Give us an opportunity to demonstrate and show the smiles on our employees' faces and the genuine passion that everyone here puts in to make this all work.